What's up, guys? We are going to Master of Puppets, Bringer of a Brighter Future for a level 4 clear. Um, just up front, I would say don't make the same mistake I made. And I used Aphmau's, well, two of Aphmau's Silver Crowns on her shifted form. You really want to fully upgrade her base form skill. Gives bigger breaks and bigger imperils from her base form LB. But anyway, missions are it's supposed to be no continues, not no items, and then the no continues is supposed to be no deaths. Um, so no continues, no deaths, and clear within 5 turns. This is you either need, well, I don't know, maybe this could be done with only one Ayaka Vision card. I would say you either need the new Shantoto or 2 Ayaka Vision cards. Might be doable with Sinzar's strategy. He's using Lilithset for some perfect dispels and LB fill on Shadow Lord. I'm not. The boss puts up attack breaks and defensive buffs. So our Shadow Lords are kind of nerfed. They're acting more as like chain bots. They're doing some damage, but I would say Sinzar's clear is a lot smoother. But as far as the vision cards go, his clear is maybe doable with just one card. I'm using 2, and even at that, it's pretty tight. So, but I didn't want to, straight up steal somebody else's clear. So I'm just sticking with my original clear on this, even though it's tight. So it's not optimized, but it's doable. But anyway, and unfortunately, I did end up having to throw some pots at my duplicate Shantotos and Shadow Lords just to squeeze out a little more damage and get some more defensive stats on them. But anyway, Shantotos starting in the base form with some auto buffing, Vermilion Flag for break immunity, or, well, I'm not sure if the boss does break your magic stats. I know it breaks attack, but just in case, Vermilion Flag, Pure Lotus for some stat buffing. And actually, that might be... How many copies of Wisdom of Hess do I have? Wisdom of Hess actually gives some mitigations too. You could always use Auto Shell. The boss mostly does magic attacks, some single target physical, and then there's a big fixed nuke. I mean, it shows as white damage. But anyway, so auto buffing, auto defensive stats, auto faith. Then shift form, a 2-handed elemental weapon. If you only have, you can do any element other than light, pretty much. We're getting a Dark Imperil from Shadow Lord, and Aphmau is giving us fire through water. Yeah, she's giving us Imperil to everything except her upgraded LB anyway, is everything except dark and light. So, and a Source of Guts from Chocobo Feather accessory in the shift form. And other than that, just, max machine killer. So there's that. Source of chain cap up. And the Ayaka Vision card. The other Shantoto has another copy of Ayaka's Vision card. Like I said, I mean, you could always try throwing Irony's Ring on one and just quad Bolting Strike with her. But same thing, basically. Some auto buffing in the base form. Break immunity, auto faith, and then shift form, elemental weapon with machine killer. So here's her gearing, Source of Guts. Aphmau starting in the base form with a poison weapon, auto mitigations, don't really need Guy's belt. Full evasion. And then shift form. Full evasion. I guess the poison weapon doesn't come into play for her as much in the shift form, but more just, you know, mitigation. Riku's pouch. To cure paralyze later in the fight. Dual cast. She's on Carbuncle with Cure learned, and she needs to be paralyzed immune. And then just the Vision card is just a bulk card. Shadow Lord, this is our weaker one. The other one's EX3. He has a poison weapon, and other than that, just built for Machine Killer. Or, well, not really. Auto Bravery, Wisdom of Hess, and Machine Killer where I could fit it. He doesn't really need LB damage, so let's give him some more Machine Killer. And where's he at in the shift form? He's at max machine in the shift form. He's starting in the base form. So pretty much the same, well, poison weapon, lucid lenses for guts. So there's that. And just a high attack card. Then the other Shadow Lord, he's actually, the last rotation I worked out, he's going to be in the shift form the whole fight. So, and he's bulky enough that he doesn't need guts. So just base form, give him some auto buffing, and then shift form, just build him for Machine Killer. I ended up not doing his LB, so since he's attack broken and the boss has defensive buffs up, they're just almost more chain bots than anything. So if his defensive stats weren't as high or his HP wasn't as high, he'd probably need a Source of Guts as well, but this one's bulky enough that he doesn't need it. And then Titus's card for some chain cap up. If you don't have Titus's card, just put a high attack card on him and give him some chain cap increase. So, yeah, I mean, again, just not AoE, non-elemental magic, light magic, which with the mitigations we're using, we're not really geared for resistances. Single target physical, and then big nukes, some paralyze. Yeah. It should be fine. So we really do want to apply poison on turn 1. So Aphmau is going to base form LB, her upgraded LB, and again, fully upgrade her base form LB before you upgrade her shifted LB. But we'll see if we can get poison applied here. It did not apply, so hopefully our Shadow Lord with the poison weapon can apply poison. So we're just going to true cross smash twice, and then true spell wall for some magic mitigation. Okay, poison applied that time, so we're good to go. So the other Shadow Lord is going to shift, and he's just going to triple Blighting Blitz. The Shantotos are going to shift, and do their skill from the card. And that's all they're doing every turn. So, well, I mean, if you can Spark Chain all of them together, do that. I'm going to start the Shantotos and then click Shadow Lord right away. So we're looking for about 15% damage or so. Yeah, a little more than that. That's good. Alright. So now, Aphmau is going to shift. She is going to just either fire or earth imbue. Neither one matters. I mean, her damage contribution is whatever. but just do one of those. Do her cooldown, and then fill her LB. First Shadow Lord is going to shift, and he's just going to triple Bolting Strike. Oh, actually, everyone else can reload, and then the Shadow Lord we just shifted is going to Bolting Strike 3 times. And so we'll start the back row, and then some the front row. Let the chain build a little. Okay. So there's the defensive buff. Boss cures its poison, it heals a little. So we're just going to reload everyone and repeat. Aphmau is going to shift at LB this turn. So we'll send the Shadow Lords and then just send the front row. Okay, so here comes a big nuke. That's it. Hey guys, sorry about that cut. I had a text come through that I had to edit out. But anyway, we're on turn 4. So we just got the big nuke. Everyone either survived or gutsed. I mean, everyone survived, but some people gutsed. So we need to dual cast Cura with Aphmau from Carbuncle. So the Shantotos and the second Shadow Lord are just all going to reload. The first Shadow Lord is going to go back to the base form. He is going to just true cross smash, imbue dark, and then magic mitigate. So we'll just start the back row and send the front row right away. Okay, so boss is down to like 15% health after this turn with the poison. So we should survive here. I mean, if you're not surviving, I would say, well, the Shantotos should survive. The first Shadow Lord, he's the iffy one. Just bulk him up in the base form a little bit if you need to. So, yeah, this turn. We should kill this turn, so Aphmau is going to Panacea from Repeat Pouch, just to get rid of Paralyze on everyone. We're going to reload Shantotos and the second Shadow Lord, and then the first Shadow Lord is going to just triple Bolting Strike. So we will send the Shadow Lords, let the chain build, and then send the front row. Actually, I'm assuming the boss still has a defensive buff up. Yeah, it does, so... And we're still attack broken anyway, I think. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, well, guess that's why the damage picks up a little bit there. But anyway, so here we go. And this should finish the boss off in that level of HP. Okay, yeah, a little bit of overkill there. Not much. I mean, like I said, it's a bit tighter. Yeah, if we could get rid of that defensive buff on the boss, do a lot more damage with Shadow Lord, which, like I said earlier in the video, Lilithset has some perfect dispels, but, you know, I'll let that be Sinzar's thing. This is my thing, so yeah, as to be expected. But anyway, there is an all mission clear. Like I said, maybe with Sinzar's strategy where Shadow Lord's doing more damage, you can get by with one Ayaka card, but, you know, I'll let you play around with that. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.